Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here today to review the season finale of SNL. And this is probably the last SNL review for a while because there's not no more new ones until maybe like September or whatever. And this one is hosted by none other than Dwayne Johnson, otherwise known as The Rock, for fans of wrestling. And whenever he, a big history of the show, well, he said in his monologue, he said he was a 5-timer. I remember the first and second time he hosted. I don't remember the third and fourth time he hosted because I really haven't been keeping up with Saturday Night Live until this year. And what happened was when he was getting super popular in WWE, and he had like that best-selling book, The Rock Says. And I remember reading it. I remember reading the Mick Foley book first, Have a Nice Day, which was fantastic. Over 1,000-page book. I think I read it in like 3-4 days. And then The Rock had a book that was a lot shorter. And I think I at least mentioned this. I love the book, but the biggest problem I had was like there's sections in the book, you know, where he's just talking like normal, and then they have like in a different type of font, and he speaks as The Rock, and that comes off as sounding really fake and phony. It makes him kind of sound like a jerk. So when I read the book, I knew that was the real stuff when him talking normally, and then The Rock stuff was just like add-on fake and stuff. That's why I thought I liked the book, but I thought it was a very uneven read because of that. Well, anyways, in 2000, The Rock went, because of his popularity, The Rock hosted Saturday Night Live, and you see a lot of the other wrestlers like Triple H, The Big Show, Mick Foley, Vince McMahon host in the show, helping him out some, and that was like one of the highest rated shows. And from that, his movie career was really born. He had a small part in The Mummy Returns, and then that spawned into The Scorpion King, and then it just went up and up and up to there, where he is one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood today. I mean, really, 17 years later, still up, and he still does stuff with WWE. Well, anyways, tonight's episode, once again, they keep repeating themselves. It opens up with, like, Donald Trump and his administration and family singing that Hallelujah, the Leonard Cohen song, whereas that one girl that was, that Kate McKinnon, who did Hillary Clinton, whenever Trump got elected, she was playing that song. And this one, and they just did a version with Trump doing a thing, and it was kind of lame. I mean, it was just them repeating themselves. That was nothing. And then The Rock came out, and something that's trending right now on YouTube and stuff. Him and Tom Hanks. Well, he said he was a 5-timer. And then him and Tom Hanks said they were running for president in 2020. So I mean that's trending right now. And they were talking about The Rock saying he'd win if he ran for president against Donald Trump. But this video is not about politics; it's about comedy. But I'm telling you what they had in the show. After that, they did a commercial parody of like this real obnoxious girl, and it was kind of lame. And then the guy brought her a present. It was under like a thing, and then he took it out. It was like a diamond encrusted fidget spinner. At first, I laughed, and then that skit kind of got old real fast, but it was okay. Next came the promo thing for WWE, where he did that before, where he played a wrestler, and then this is back what they used to do in the old days. They don't do this stuff anymore. Where like in the 80s, like Mean Gene Okerlund, they did that a lot in they cut promos a lot in what was that, Wrestling Challenge and stuff like that, the old syndicated shows. And this one, like, the guy was right in the middle, and then they had like two opposing wrestlers, and they trash talk each other. And they had one guy, and he was talking about just regular wrestling stuff. And then The Rock, his character, stuff like that, was saying real personal stuff about the other guy, saying like he's infertile, he's on the no-fly list, and all this other stuff like he was adopted. And then The Rock started cracking up. That skit was really funny because they did that before. I mean, it's not really set in the real world. It's not the way wrestling is today. And speaking of that, I wish WWE would get a lot better. I think WWE is like, I haven't been watching it because it's just not good anymore. If it gets better, I'll be back to watching it though. But I mean, it's definitely a low point for wrestling fans. Well, anyways, after that, I'm trying to think what happened after that. Oh, they did another music video thing. And that's getting old too. They're always doing like these different versions of music. This one they had like a rapper come out. And then he said he has all these guest stars. And he had too many guest stars. And it was really stupid. Even... Well, no, wait a second. They had... No, they had the Jurassic Park thing. And usually The Rock is very likable, even if the skit sucks. But The Rock couldn't say this one. This skit really sucked. The Jurassic Park ride. I liked how they made it, the ride go down. It looked like... they had like stuff in the background. It made it look like it's actually moving, but it wasn't. But that skit really sucked. And then next was like the music video thing. Where they had too many rappers. It was stupid, but I laughed a little bit because it was so stupid it was a little teeny tiny bit funny. But I mean, it was pretty bad anyways. Next was Katy Perry. Like anyone who knows me knows that's not really my kind of music. I'm a big metal guy. It was okay. I don't have a problem with Katy Perry. I don't understand why she wants to get her hair so short that she kind of looks like Miley Cyrus, because she's far better than Miley Cyrus. The song was okay, and I liked the visual aspects of it. And there was this kid with a backpack. He was really good in the skit. But I mean, in a song number. But there was lots of cool visuals in there. But the kid in the backpack was pretty good. And then next was the news. And the news was just like saying like how crazy it was for Donald Trump and the administration. And they made it really, really personal. You know, and then they brought back that meteorologist girl that talked gibberish. Drunk Uncle sucked real bad. And then they had a joke about The Rock, and the only thing that The Rock is sure to beat Dwayne Scissors Johnson, like a rock, paper, scissors joke. That was funny because it's just stupid. Then what else happened after that? I think they had a thing about RKO Studios, and that was all fart jokes. And I like that. And then The Rock and that girl will crack up a little bit too. And speaking of fart jokes. No, I can't do it, damn it. Oh well. But I mean, fart jokes are funny. So that was funny that they tried to do different variations of farts and stuff. I didn't mind that one. After that was... trying to think. Oh, they did another commercial skit. This was for Xantrex or something like that, for like a fix erectile dysfunction. And this was like something that the doctor said, you're crazy to take that stuff. A lot of stuff is the same stuff that's in meth. That's in this thing, because they showed them the website or something like that. And it seemed like, yeah, I know, I still want it though. It's helping me out. And he got addicted, and he was beating the crap out of the doctor. He said that's one of the side effects. That wasn't too bad. And The Rock really was very convincing in that. So that worked okay. Trying to think. Then they had, I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to think. They had a thing of like the evil invention awards for that year, and that was very I don't want to see all stuffy, but that was pretty offensive. That was subject matter that really wasn't funny. Even I heard someone gasp when they were mentioned Mussolini in that joke. That just wasn't funny at all. But I mean, if anything, it proved like you know, you had like mad scientists, then they had the word guy that was really screwed up come out, and which wasn't funny. If anything, that proved like there's like comic book evil, and then there's like real evil in the world, and that just wasn't funny. It just wasn't. I think The Rock even knew that was a bad one. Katy Perry came back after that, I think, and that number was okay. It was visually entertaining. It was all right. And then after that, they had a couple more skits, and these were real throwaway skits. Like, they had, like, one with a guy that was, like, the worst wingman ever. And it just I mean, there was a joke why he said he didn't want threesome. He was trying to talk to this one girl, and it was going to be him and The Rock with the girl and stuff like that. He said, I don't want no threesome or something like that. And then he talked to another girl, and she said that if his girlfriend could join, but I said, you're not in the threesome. And The Rock said he's okay with that. Wait a second. That's for the fart thing. And then it just kind of ended. It was kind of lame. And then the very last one was like this. And Scarlett Johansson and Maya Rudolph make a special guest appearance in that opening number, too. I almost forgot about that. With them doing the rehash of that Hallelujah song. The very last skit was like a thing of like the graduating class 2017. They were doing like little spoofs of movies, and they were saying how much that roast beef was lousy at the cafeteria, and they had like Leslie Jones playing the lunch lady looking all mad, but then it just ended. And I was like, what the hell was that? Overall, it was, and then The Rock came back and just said thank you, everybody, and he said that it changed his life. And I definitely agree that the 2000 episode of Saturday Night Live was really good. Like, he came back a year later or so, and then that wasn't spectacular at all. And I pretty much stopped watching Saturday Night Live. You know, but I've been doing it this year because, I don't know, there is a lot of this shit's trending, you know. Overall, The Rock is very likable, and Tom Hanks was very likable in it, but it just wasn't that funny. I'd probably give it a, wow, maybe 5.5 out of 10. There were 5.5, just because a couple jokes, couple gags were funny in there, and that was it. But it was pretty much barren wasteland, you know. So there you have my review of The Rock hosts SNL, and it just premiered on NBC. And I hope you like this video and review. And until next time, bye, please take care, my legion, with Fartler. Where am I at? Okay, there.